property. It burned down during the fire, but it was rebuilt in a powerful way.
Resembling flame. Ode to the resilience when they decided to rebuild it, they brought it back, never appreciate it.
Hello everybody, and welcome home. Welcome to Sunny Ramona. We are here with Laurent, and we couldn't be more excited because we have literally a piece of art right behind us. Property. Give us an overview of what we're going to experience today.
Well, it's very exciting. This property, the architect, and artist collaborating to create a state where it brings the outside in. So you'll notice outside that we have all the artwork. And then when we'll go inside, you'll see the art actually is brought inside the home. It's very beautiful, intriguing to see. 8.5 acres, a great escape for someone maybe in a city like busy San Diego or LA to come here and enjoy this. So tranquil of the driveway, and it's just quiet, so no paparazzi here. So it's your own sanctuary here. So it's a great escape, I believe, for perhaps a second home.
Very nice. Now we are standing in front of art. I've had the pleasure of seeing so many homes. When I walked in the front door, I said I can't see anymore because I want it to be a surprise as we tour the property. And I'm ready. Are you ready to take a look through it? Showtime.
Let's go.
Hello, I'm Ernie Hahn.
And I'm Rochelle Jett with Ernie and the Jett Real Estate Group at Pacific Sotheby's International Realty.
Today we're excited to introduce you to 6150 La Firmancia in the heart of Rancho Santa Fe Covenant.
From the moment you arrive, this home stands out for its private gated setting, flat and fully usable 0.38 acre lot, and incredible walkability to the trails, golf course, and village.
Inside, you'll find 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, and approximately 2,707 square feet of beautifully designed living space.
The home features warm, inviting architecture with thoughtfully updated interiors and was created for comfortable everyday living and seamless indoor-outdoor entertaining.
One of the things we love most about this property is its rare connection to the Rancho Santa Fe trail system and golf course, just steps from the front door.
The lifestyle here is all about walkability to the village, dining, shops, Roger Road School, and everything that makes Covenant living so special.
If you'd like to experience this home for yourself,
reach out using the contact information on the screen. We'd love to show you around.
And home sweet home, the first thing you notice is, of course, the view, but there's a lot going on in here.
Yes. The pocket glass doors obviously disappear to bring the outside in.
And when we walk in, I mean, I don't know how tall this glass door is, but a lot of statement pieces. What do you love about what's going on in here when you walk in?
Also, you'll notice that we are above the fog. So in the mornings we've been here and the fog, you're above it. And it's such a cool, beautiful view. The bar is a wraparound bar, and so therefore you serve guests on this side. Really cool thing about the other side of the bar is it has a heat element.
Oh, nice.
So there's also a heating element when we go into the kitchen. The whole bar is heated.
Wow.
And actually all the floors here on this level are all radiant heated floors.
I see beautiful views here, and they're pulling us this way. What do you love about this space and what's going on?
Well, this is the great room. Obviously, the focal is the fireplace. Now, the material behind the fireplace, it was part of what was left over from the tragedy of the fire up in this area. So that was part of the wine cellar.
Oh, wow.
And so they brought in all the pieces, and that was handmade piece by piece and put above to create the fireplace. They wanted to preserve things that they could from the fire and actually keep them and utilize them. You'll see there's a oak tree that was loved. It was actually craned in and part of the design of this original home.
Very nice. Well, a special property, and cheers to the owners and that put this together, because I mean, when you're in here, it feels good, it looks good. I mean, can't beat these views.
No.
Well, let's step this way. I mean, you have a kitchen. I love the openness of this floor plan.
Right.
This is what people want nowadays. Talk about this beautiful kitchen here.
Right. Well, like I said, this is a heated piece. So they wanted to, when they had guests and serving, that the plates wouldn't get cold. All the high-end, obviously Sub-Zero. We have the Wolf stoves, a couple of dishwashers, a couple of ovens, a warming oven. View out this way, of course. It also has in the pantry-way a dumbwaiter down to the garage level, so you don't have to carry your groceries up. You have the dumbwaiter. The dining room is adjacent, and as you see, the room is a very big room with different seating areas. So what they did is they had that in mind. In the evening, when you do have your dining, all the lights will go off except what they call the curtain.
Oh,
and
wow.
you can see those lights were strategically placed, and as you see on the floor, it follows a pattern.
Wow.
And so when you turn all these lights on and those are on, you feel like you're in a curtain, invisible curtain area, and you're just there. So it takes you away from being in such a great room as well.
Wow, and that's what I love about touring homes at this scale, at this level, because everything's been thought of, even down to you need
Right.
your plates warm when you're eating, you need your invisible curtain. I mean, you don't even really need paintings in the home, which I don't quite see any, because all of the windows are basically live art.
Yes, and there are a few pieces by the same artist who did the other metal pieces.
Yeah.
So they actually, created a very good friendship with the artist, and that's why it was a collaboration. It wasn't they built the home and brought the art in. The art was part of the thought process of the building of the home.
Look to the horizon, the sun is on the way. Move till the nighttime, then we'll fade away. Find the stories in a dissonance. You control the way you see the world. We've come so far, and now let go. Let the feeling take its toll. We've worked so hard, now don't you know? This is music for the soul.
You can't beat the view, and as the sun sets, it just gets prettier and prettier.
Yeah, everybody California dreams, but the beauty is you can own this property and you can make the dream the reality.
Yes.
Now looking out, I mean, I even see the safari park out
Right.
there. I mean, wow, what a $1 million view.
Yes. And anytime you go out here and that way, you can actually see the ocean.
Yeah.
Clear day. So yeah, I mean, you can never see the same thing twice when you come out. You can just see so many new things. There's great different bird watching, and they've created like different bird houses on the property, a different bird bath to keep the nature here.
Excuse me, sir. Why is it important to go to church on Easter?
Wow, that's a good question. I think of it this way. We have so many people that influence our life. We have a doctor, we have a counselor, we have a physical therapist, we have so many specialists that help us with parts of our life. I think everybody ought to have a pastor, and everybody ought to have a church family. It rounds out your life. You got a body, keep it in shape. You got a soul, keep your mind clear. You got a spirit, and you need to be in God's world by being a part of what's important to Him on the earth. It's a local church family. My name is Jerry McKinney. I'm pastor of Carmel Church in North County, San Diego, and we would welcome you to come and find a family so you will round out your life and have a church and a pastor.
Thanks, man.
As you search forever and when my soul as you look deeper.
And once again, you have corner views. We still looking for 80 windows, right?
There we go. You gotta have the fireplace. I mean, I like to tell the audience, don't close your eyes, but imagine yourself waking up here, you know, feeling the breeze that your hair was just blowing in,
Right.
Laron, or just gazing at the stars. You know, Ramona is a dark sky community,
Yeah.
meaning you do get to see the sky full of stars at night, which is really
Yes.
special.
You my weakness, you my pleasure.
Down below, they have the labyrinth that they built.
Oh, wow.
Further down, there's actually an area that you could put some wine vines or, you know, something else built in there. There's also an area you can do like herb growing. So there's a lot of things that, you know, if you are into sustainable living, you can really enjoy this property.
Yeah.
Show me all the ways that we can live forever.
The big resort-like bath here, and I know you're
Dude.
from La Quinta, so you know a good resort-like bathroom.
Oh, yes.
How does this compare?
Well, they did a great job. They have a fabulous, beautiful tub, jacuzzi tub, and once again, we're keeping with the theme, it's red.
Okay.
So you'll notice like the accents a little bit
Yeah.
throughout the house with kind of the flame
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
So you've got the red bath, and remember that because we're going to view another one downstairs, and a steam shower.
Very nice.
So they did really beautiful stone on the bottom of the shower there, which matches the stone around the tub. Of course, it has an automatic bidet. Double sinks with one for vanity if you wanted to sit in, but inside the walk-in closet there's also a vanity.
Now, what I love as we've been touring is they've made sure to keep that theme of you feel like you're living with nature here, whether it's with all of the windows or just even down to the tones that they've used in the vanities. I love the river rock here right around the jacuzzi tub there, or even, you know, you brought the outside in and you got the tree here as well.
Okay, what do you think? Let's go downstairs and look at the downstairs floor, and of course, what home would not have an elevator?
See you guys at the bottom. And here we are.
Okay, welcome. So let's start, as I said, remember the red tub. Of course, you'd be an animal lover, so there is the doggy spa.
Very nice.
And then we have the theater, and you can see how beautiful the doors are. And a quick funny story was the husband had this done and put his name as director and the architect here and the production, and the wife said, wait a minute, where's my name? Well, there's her name now, then she got the star.
There we go.
Yeah,
which
so very
which she
cool.
deserves, I'm sure. She deserved to be the star.
Yeah, she did. The
Center
vision.
stage. So no luxury home is complete without a beautiful theater. And
No, very well done. Super comfy. As you can see, besides just having the chairs, they have the little couch areas. You can just like nestle in. Has its own separate air conditioning unit, so you don't get too hot when the doors are closed.
great
Really well
spot
done.
to watch Global Luxury Listings.
There
What do
you go.
think?
That's right. We'll
Let's
do that.
go.
We'll do that. Join
Now,
us.
this is also special. You know, we've gone around the world featuring different homes, and everybody tries to put a theater in, maybe even right before we get there. This was not put in right before we got here
No,
today. This is truly state of the art. I'm sure all of you at home maybe have even heard our voices change a little bit due to the true theater paneling and everything in here.
Right.
But yeah, a space where you could do a lot, have a lot of fun, or just even retreat if you need your own peace and quiet, or if you needed to take a nap and be
right?
not found.
That's right. This is just a common area between the two guest suites.
Okay.
So the two guest suites are en suite, and each guest suite has its own private patio.
you see them so often that you can forget about the views.
Right.
I don't know how you can. It just becomes
Right.
subconscious. But you have to remember, I mean, look at what you're looking at and look at the trees blowing in the wind. This is living life like you're on vacation.
It is. That's what I felt like when I was getting it ready.
What separates this? Because this is not a run-of-the-mill property as
No.
everybody's seen.
Right, and that's part of the beauty of it. It is not just another house, on the hill. The beauty of it, the zen, the thought process, the use of space. Everyone always says we like indoor-outdoor living, and this really is outdoor-indoor living, which is a totally different concept than your traditional inside-outside living.
I love that. I love that. Now, when I was driving up, I did see there was another guest home.
So, yeah.
Is that with this property as well?
Yes, it is. Well, it's 8.5 acres, so if you take the drive up above this,
Yeah.
that is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath manufactured home. It's all fenced in. That even has a beautiful view.
Wow.
And that was built, or put there, not built, while they were reconstructing and building this home.
Well,
Here we are.
I feel like we started with the view, but really everywhere here has a view, so there's no better place than to end with one of the best views. We got the sun shining on us. We're looking back at this unbelievable property. I'd say let's just enjoy this view.
I know. We're going to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and watch the sun go.
Or wine.
I know. I was going to say that.
And we'll see all of you at the next episode.
Thank you.
Subscribe to our YouTube and stay
In our collection, we're really doing what you would see in the past. Like wine that has the beauty of aging, we believe that all of the cars, the radios, all of that stuff has the beauty of aging.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Deer Park Winery and Car Museum, one of the coolest places we just toured, which you're gonna see in just a moment. Dory, wow, another neighborhood episode in a beautiful place here in Escondido. Why did you choose to bring us here for this episode?
We love supporting our local businesses, right? My partner Jeff actually came here and was friends and said, you have to come. And what a great time we had, right?
Absolutely. I mean, what a hidden gem and what a perfect thing to feature within the neighborhood, because the neighborhood is all about the hidden gems that make these communities super special. What do you love most about this place?
I would say the people that work here and own the place, Clark and Tyler that showed us around, and just the awesome car collections they had.
Absolutely. Now, as we're going, I almost wanted to count the cars, but there are so many that it's so easy to lose track. For people out there outside of this awesome car museum and the winery, what makes up North County? Why is this place special?
Well, we have coastal North County, and then we have the mountains. I mean, that's what's so great about San Diego. We're about 40 minutes, an hour from everything. I mean, and being close to the 15 up here north, I mean, it's super easy to get downtown San Diego, but you have the privacy and the serenity being here in the country. This is the country end of Escondido, but you can go 10 miles or 10 minutes down the road and you have all the stores and everything that you need, right?
And the price point, we're specifically in Escondido. What are the price points to live here around the museum and the winery, as opposed to maybe one of your other favorite communities in North County?
Here in Escondido, geez, you could be anywhere from 800,000 to 10 million, depending on the neighborhood that you're in. One of my other favorite neighborhoods in North County, is Fallbrook. I work a lot in the equestrian properties, but I also work downtown too. So I work all over San Diego County.
Absolutely. So if you're out there and you want to live the San Diego lifestyle, whether it's North County or anywhere in San Diego, you want to get in touch with Dory. With that being said, Dory, are we ready to go drink some more wine?
Let's do it.
Very nice. And you guys enjoy the winery tour in 3, ready, 2, 1.
Dream alone.
Hi, I'm Amy Jensen with Coldwell Banker Realty. Today I'm excited to introduce to you 3272 Avenida La Cima in the highly sought after community of Aurora Vista. From the moment you arrive, this home stands out for its lovely curb appeal, spacious rooms, and fabulous yard. Inside you'll find 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths with approximately 3,265 square feet. One of the things I love most about this property is the private yard. And beyond the home itself is the lifestyle here in Aurora Vista. We have many community gatherings, neighborhood events, and the walkability to schools is outstanding. If you'd like to experience this home for yourself, give me a call, Amy Jensen. I'd love to connect.
How y'all doing, folks? Welcome to Deer Park.
Been here for 46 years, so we've been waiting for you guys to come for a long time. We've been collecting all during that time, so you'll see just a wonderful filled out collection. One of the very early cars, a 1903 Curve Dash Oldsmobile. This one just came back last year from the historic London to Brighton Vintage Car Run, which is the oldest motoring event in the world. This is where we have a few of our foreign cars. We're almost 99% American. Most of our cars are up to factory specs as they rolled off the factory floor. We do have a hot rod here, which is kind of interesting being in Escondido because Escondido has a very big cruising Grand.
You know, nothing evokes a feeling of nostalgia the way cruising in a vintage car can. And few places do it as well as Escondido.
Escondido is trying to make it so that Grand is really like their hub of where you can kind of go do everything. And yeah, there's a lot of like nice restaurants and shopping and stuff. You'll also notice if you do go through Escondido, they're building an insane amount of housing. I mean, so much so that even the New York Times did an article just on Escondido about, I think it was something about like one of the last affordable places in California. But yeah, they're definitely building a lot out here.
The evolution of this property here really started back generations. It's been in the same families. Some of them were farmers and ranchers. They did a lot of grape growing. Probably the person who did most of the collecting grew up in Palm Springs in one of the golden eras of Hollywood when all the movie stars would come down in the 1930s convertibles. Our vineyard, which we first planted in 1979, and this is in San Diego, which, by the way, was the first wine-growing county in the state of California. For getting our wines through the decades, we were distributed all over. We were at all the major restaurants in town. Since then, we've kind of shrunk back down, got rid of all the distribution aspects of it, and it is only available through our tasting room.
The vineyard, there's 6 varietals that we're growing in here. 5 are red, we have 1 white. Our 1 white varietal is an orange muscat. That's a unique varietal for this area.
And orange muscat was the grape in San Diego County to have. That's why we're really excited to have it back. But it does have a great environment. There's all kinds of microclimates in the wineries in San Diego County. Escondido, I love the way it has its valleys that kind of protect us from some of the extremes of temperature. We get a nice breeze through here. So it lends itself to mainly the Mediterranean style grape varieties, but it's good for almost all.
So we call this building the Texaco building. beautiful line of cars. You can read all the ads on it. They have an amazing amount of history with it. One of my favorite cars in the collection is the Pierce Arrow. It really is an art piece, really. The way that I look at these, they're moving art pieces. I mean, it's hard, because for me, it's the T-Bird, the T-Bird, the T-Bird.
Nudge the 350 horsepower Special Thunderbird V8, and you're living.
Beyond automobiles here, although we have a very extensive selection, you'll also find other vintage items. We have a very large Americana collection. You've already seen some radios, some TVs. Here we have like a typical radio repair shop. You've got all the tubes on it.
When you think of tech in the United States, most people go to like Silicon Valley, but really the tech industry in the United States started much, much, much earlier and had, I would say, a larger spectrum of stuff that they have. We made it up to the upper building. We call this our showroom, but this is also our wine production building. So this is Jorge.
I kind of grew up coming here, but I ended up working here because I was very much into like paint correction on the cars. I like polishing cars, so it was kind of like a no-brainer that I ended up working here.
Another cool thing about this building is we have a Barbie room. Come on, let's show you.
What a beautiful day in Escondido. Cheers to healthy, happy life. Cheers.
Welcome to the Broadcast Lounge. The best way to describe my listing would be magical views, incredible beaches, and in the heart of La Jolla. Hi, I'm Susie Knipe with Andrew Arroyo Real Estate, and I'm excited to share this incredible home located at 7240 Caminito Cruzada in La Jolla. This home is just over 2,300 square feet and features 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and all of the western windows open up to the beautiful Pacific Ocean. As for the community, it's all about outdoor activities, from racket sports to swimming pools and so much more. If you'd like to see more, reach out using the information on the screen. I'd love to connect with you.